Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here today, bringing you back another Pokemon build series video. Today we have Ponyta, who is a fire-type Pokemon. Although if you get the Galarian form, I believe it's a psychic type. And it's so the just average normal type is a white horse with its mane being made out of flames, hence the fire type. And it's not just its mane, but its tail as well, and there's some fire on the back of each leg. But the Galarian form kind of looks like a My Little Pony, I guess. The white pony with a purple unicorn horn, and then pink and... it's like pink-purple, and then green-blue mane and tail, but also like fluffy, like leg warmers around the ankles that are the pinky-purple sort of colour. And I guess when I was looking at this, I kind of was imagining a little cottage on a ranch where a little family lives, and they have horses, and they do like lots of show jumping and whatnot. So it's a very it's kind of like a spoilt show jumping horse child. That's kind of the idea I guess I was going for here, and I kind of go with that. So this house, once it finally gets built, because I take more than forever to actually kind of get it up off the ground. I was really struggling for a little bit and considered demolishing it and starting anew, but eventually we get there. But yeah, once we actually do get into it, I end up building, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with a, I don't know, just like a little not communal area, like a little lounge room area, a little kitchen dining area. It's nothing flash, nothing fancy, just a small little cottage. And yeah, they've got a little place at the back for the horses, so I build a little stable. It's more like a barn that's been turned into a stable, but I liked this lot because at the back of this lot there is that little horse paddock, I guess. And I imagined that, yeah, they like every day they take their horses out there and they ride them and train them and get them exercise and toys and, you know, things to just exercise their body and their brain so they're not stuck inside all the time. But yeah, they are, I think it is 2 horses, 2 stalls that I made for the horses. And one stall is for a show jumping horse, so they like to do lots of jumping practice, and then the other one is for a barrel racing horse, so they like to do lots of barrel racing. I kind of imagined that the child who lives here is very much obsessed with horses, as you should be if you are living here, but is also a little spoilt as well. That's kind of the vibes that I get from this kid, is they're more than a little spoilt. Because I from what I've heard of people who talk about horses and whatnot, it's an expensive hobby, a very, very expensive hobby to have, because you have a whole animal and you have to take care of that whole animal, and yeah, like it's definitely something I don't think I could do. It's just, yeah, very, very expensive, and a whole creature to take care of with your hobby. Yeah, no, this is why I like my hobbies being mostly gaming, but also like knitting and stuff like that, because honestly, it doesn't have to be expensive. I mean, it can be. It absolutely can be. I know there's people out there who spend $1 bajillion on gaming and on hobbies, on knitting and sewing and crocheting and things like that. And I know if I get fully into it, it's going to become a very expensive hobby. But for me, it's a very small, casual side hobby thing. It's very, just very relaxed and whatnot. So yeah, I definitely don't want to stress out with like spending all this money on a hobby that yeah, like it requires taking care of another life. And you know, I have a cat, and I definitely take care of her and love her. And it's not a hobby; it's a creature I take care of. But yeah, to have a hobby attached to an animal, I don't think I could personally do it. Not to say like if you guys do it that it's bad or anything. Like absolutely, like take care of these animals and love them, and you know, give them all of the you know, I play with Macy every day. I snuggle with her every day, I feed her, you know, there's lots of love and attention that's given to her, but, you know, to have an animal that, like a horse is a lot more to take care of than a cat, you know. I don't need to have a massive backyard with a special house just for a cat. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but yeah, with a horse you kind of have to. And horses eat a lot more than cats, and they poop a lot more, and yeah, it's just a lot to deal with. I mean, I made a little bed on the floor earlier because I wasn't feeling well. Just lay down in the office, because yeah, like I said, I wasn't feeling well and I just needed somewhere to lay down. And Macy came in and made herself right at home, right next to me, and you know, that's all she needs is a little place to lay. She doesn't really care where she'll lay on the floor. She'll lay on beds, on chairs, on what are they called? The little coffee tables. Yeah, anywhere she'll make herself comfortable. I try and give her as many comfortable spaces, and she's like, meh, I'm happy with laying on the floor here. And I'm like, okay, if that's what you want. So yeah, she's I laid my Udi out on the floor and was laying on that for a little bit of cushioning. It really wasn't much, but you know, a little bit of cushioning. And she immediately came in and made biscuits on it and curled up and went to sleep. And when I got up, she started having a bath. And yeah, so if you do hear weird noises in the background, that is her having a bath. But yeah, like definitely, cats are definitely a lot easier to take care of than horses, in my opinion. So if you do take care of a horse, many horses, yeah, props to you. I don't think I could do it. I've ridden a horse maybe twice in my life, and yeah, they're absolutely beautiful, magnificent, majestic creatures. But I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it. They're lovely creatures. Just I would be a bad horse parent. That's the way I'll put it. I'd be a bad horse parent. It's not the horse, it's me. Yeah. I mean, I'm very much more of a small, cuddly creature type. But that's not to say the bigger, larger creatures I wouldn't mind taking care of and loving. I mean, I kind of want to go horse riding. I feel like that would be, I don't know, like I kind of want to go to like a place where it's like, here are all the trails and the horse kind of gets to pick one and then we just do the trail and then like when the horse is done we go back. That's the sort of thing I'd like to do. Because that way I know the horse is like in control and in charge, and if it doesn't want to do anything it won't. And I think it would be enjoyable, and yeah, just to go walking with like riding on a horse at a walking speed preferably. I don't know, even just the idea of grooming a horse or like you know, if there's a way to play with horses, I think that would be fun every once in a while. Again, I would be a terrible horse parent, but I would love to be able to go out and then, you know, play with a horse and you know, pat it and brush it and maybe go for a ride or whatever. But yeah, I definitely think I'm the sort of person who I would do much better, perhaps maybe even working with animals, because at the end of the day I can go home and not have to worry about it, because there will be other people on taking care of the animals, and it's like, you know, we all get our little break from it, but it's not a full, I mean, it's a full-time job, but it's not like a 24/7 sort of thing, whereas taking care of Maisie, like, that's a 24/7 thing, and I can do that, and I can take care of her. But yeah, taking care of multiple animals altogether, I think, might be a little overwhelming. So yeah, maybe working with animals or volunteering at sanctuaries and things like that. I think that would be probably ideal for someone like me, because again, yeah, I don't know if I could handle a 24/7 job. I mean, obviously, like I said, with Macy it's fine, but multiple animals, which I would love. I get very attached to animals very quickly. There's a streamer who I watch, his name's OzCatDad, and he has many cats, and one of them is named Fat Cakes, and I don't know what it is about him, but I love him so much. He just has captured my little heart, and every time I see him, it's just like a little rush of dopamine, and I would love to be able to just, you know, pat Fat Cakes, give him a little treat, play with him. He's a little old dude, so maybe he wouldn't want to play as much, but maybe he'd want to cuddle, and yeah, I'd love that. And I'm never gonna do it because it'd be kind of weird to just go up to a streamer and be like, hey, can I pat your cat? Because yeah, I don't know, that just feels a bit weird. But yeah, the idea of being able to pat Fat Cakes would just bring me the most joy in the entire world. But again, like he's an older cat, and older cats have issues and whatnot. I mean, not all of them do, but as you get older, cats do start to have issues, and I am not ready to even think about Macy getting old. But yeah, again, he, like I said, Ozcat Dad's got multiple cats, and I don't know if I could deal with having more than, I've had 3 at most, and that was fine. I could do that easy. But you know, that was growing up, and there were adults around to help and things like that. So yeah, I don't know if I could do multiple pets. I think I'll slowly start to introduce pets into my life, and then when I get like, ooh, this might be a bit much, I'll know that's my limit. I'll know, okay, no more pets. But if I have the desire to, I will go and visit a sanctuary and volunteer and take care of some animals there and kind of get that out of the way. It's I think it's the best of both worlds, because sometimes pets in sanctuaries and rescue centers and stuff like that, they don't get a lot of attention and love, and you know, having someone come in and, you know, show them love and care and stuff like that, it can be good for them, and it also can help like the sanctuary or the rescue, because you know, they've got so many things to take care of at a rescue that, you know, having someone to volunteer come in and, you know, socialize with the animals and whatnot can actually be really helpful. I've seen like heaps of videos of people going to places where there's dog rescues and taking them for runs because, you know, they need to get out and exercise, and it helps with, you know, the dog not being depressed and whatnot. So yeah, I think it'd be very good to kind of get out there and take care of these animals and play with them, but also, yeah, not be an irresponsible pet owner by, you know, trying to not, like, yeah, I don't want to have a bajillion pets and not be able to take care of them, basically. I do think every animal in the world should deserve love and attention and pats and caring and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think I can do it all by myself. I think, yeah, definitely leave that up to the professionals, I guess. I feel like I'm the sort of person who, like, I'll eventually end up with like 12 cats one day, and I'll be like, yeah, this is fine, this is normal. Like, I'm not worried. Why are you worried? Like, it's fine. They're all getting along. They're all happy and healthy. They're all fed. Like, yeah, it cost me $1 bajillion to take care of them, but that's my choice, and I love it. But at the moment, yeah, I just have my little Macy. She's curled up back asleep on my hoodie. Yeah, she's so sweet, so cute. But that's the long story of me basically saying I don't think I could own a horse. But I'd love to know someone who does have horses and go out and just help them take care of the horses and have fun and whatnot. You know? I think I would enjoy that. And I think it would help out other people as well, you know? I could totally rehash and get into it again, but I'm not going to. What I am going to do is talk about the build again. So, as you can see here, this is the kids' room. It's much bigger than the parents' room. But, you know, the parents are like, we don't need the space, it's fine. Like, we just sleep in our beds. We're always out and about and doing things, so what's the point of having a big bedroom, you know? Like, we work and we take her to horse shows and stuff like that, and whatever. So they're happy with a smaller bedroom, and she's like, well, I'm home and I'm doing my homework, and, you know, I have friends over and we have sleepovers, so I kind of need the more room, and like, it's all good and happy for them. I mean, growing up, I think it would be entirely weird if I got the master suite and my parents didn't, and I think a lot of people think that, and, you know, that's what I think, but just because I think that doesn't mean that this family doesn't, and that there isn't families out there who don't believe, like, who do, wait, I've confused myself. There are families out there who are okay with the child having the bigger bedroom, and who are we to say that's wrong? So, you know, so I feel like what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to build more like other people, like other houses, rather than just what I would do and what I would want. I mean, if I were a parent, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I do want the bigger room. I do want somewhere to have a rest and relaxation. I've lived in various sized rooms, but of recent they've been much smaller than usual. You know, I living at uni, you live in a tiny room and you have everything you own in that tiny room, so it's like even tinier because there's so much stuff in it. And here I live with 7 other people. I'm the 8th. And yeah, it's just a little overwhelming sometimes to have so many people with so many stuff around, and like I've just got this little space in the corner and that's mine. So yeah, I think when I move out of here, when I get my own place, it'll definitely be somewhere that's just somewhere I can make my own and nice and relaxing. And I you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna make my bedroom the most zen place possible. The rest of the place, like if I share with another person or two, like I don't mind still sharing with a few people, but definitely not 7. You know, 2 or 3 people, that's fine, and you know we can have shared spaces and whatnot, but we'll all have our own spaces where it's just solely ours. I've already kind of been thinking about the sort of people who I want to move in with, potentially, and I don't know, I kind of really enjoy the company of these people, and I know these people, I know what they're like, and I trust them. So yeah, and I've already lived with one of them, so you know it's not a big deal for me. And the other person I'm thinking of, the person I've lived with knows them and has lived with them, and they trust them, and I trust the person I've lived with. So you know it's kind of like a circle of trust here, or a triangle of trust. But yeah, ideally I would like to have my own little safe space. Obviously I'm going to be sharing it with Macy, because how could I not? If I could, I would show you what she looks like right now. It is so absolutely adorable. I might pop in a little photo over the top. I'm not sure. I will see. But yeah, like I was saying, oh, she's so cute. I will do anything for her. She is just the sweetest little baby in the entire world. And yeah, I just want a little space for the two of us to be happy and comfortable and safe. Because yeah, I don't know. I find Macy to be very relaxing to be around. She just makes me very, very happy. And I feel like other people feel like that about their animals. They're just a little creature that makes them happy, a little creature that helps them feel relaxed. And you know, sometimes those creatures are crazy and insane and they do weird and wacky things, but you know, at the end of the day, that's what makes them them, and you love them for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to I seriously, I could talk about her all day every day, because she is my whole heart and soul, and I love her to the ends of this earth. But really I should still be talking about this build. So we are working on I kind of go back and forward a lot with this build. I was really unsure. Like I said earlier, I was thinking about just demolishing the build and starting from the start again, but I decided to stay strong and persevere through my confusion of what the heck I'm doing. And in the end, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's definitely a curious build for me, because it's something that I don't really usually do. But again, I really did have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, like I was saying, upstairs there is a big bathroom. I imagine perhaps that big bathroom was like a shared space, but because I don't know, maybe like the daughter has to go to like all these different things, and she constantly needs to be in and out of the bathroom getting ready for these shows and whatnot, and the parents need to get ready, so they decided, well, why don't you move into the bigger room, or like why don't we take the bigger room and turn it into, like, put a bathroom in it, and then you know the daughter can have the big old room by herself and use the main bathroom, and that way, you know, we can all get ready at the same time, and there's no like stress or worries about, you know, I need to shower and get ready, but I need to go to the toilet, and everyone's in everyone's way. I mean, again, I've shared a single shower and 2 toilets and 2 sinks with 7 people, other people, 8. I mean, technically up to 10. There wasn't meant to be that many people, but yeah, there's just so many people coming and going from that place that yeah, it was up to 10 people. It was usually around 8 though. 8 of us sharing 1 shower. So I totally understand 3 people sharing 1 is insane and annoying. Hence the second bathroom. And of course, obviously I had to use the new kit by Sibylette. It is absolutely beautiful and amazing, and it's my favourite thing so far. I don't know, there's lots of the packs and kits in The Sims that I'm like, I don't know, this one might be my favourite, or like I might have favourite items or whatever, but overall, this one takes the cake. This is my favourite, no if buts or maybes about it. I cannot understand how beautiful it all is. Like it's, can we do more of the stuff, please? And if you do end up getting the kit, please use Sibyllette's creator code, because they get 5% from the proceeds, and it lets them know that, like, yeah, you did amazing, we love your kit. And I just, yeah, I think they did absolutely amazing, and I'm honestly blown away. It's like, I'm so mad at how good it is. Like, I want more of it. I do have a lot of CC from Sibylette. I got into the CC maybe 18 months ago. I'm not too sure, but about 18 months ago, I would say. And I started with Pierre Sim and Hey Harry and someone else I'm thinking of, Little Dicker. It's not who I was thinking of, but also Little Dicker. Felix Andre, that's who I was thinking of. And a few other people, and these were people who I had seen bigger content creators use, and I was like, well, if they use them, they must be trustworthy. I'm very, very apprehensive of downloading anything off the internets, no matter what it is. The internets, I sound so old. But it's true. I'm not very confident with being able to tell if something's a scam or not, or if it's like I just don't know. So I definitely make sure it's all trusted and whatnot. And then somebody said that they used Sibylette, and I trusted this person, so I was like, yeah, I'll download it and use it. And let me tell you, again, beautiful, beautiful items, and I absolutely love this creator. So yeah, if you do use CC, definitely check out Sibylette, and also all the other people I said. I pretty much only use CC. I say pretty much. I definitely only use CC from what do you call it? From CurseForge, because it's a little bit more reputable. It's definitely, I don't know, it just feels a little bit safer. I know that there's been a couple of issues here and there with a few people, but they're not people I have downloaded from, and they were mods, not CC, so yeah, I'm still very careful and cautious, and I still wait for at least one recommendation before I will download from someone. There's been a few people that I haven't, and I've been very, like, terrified about that, but they ended up being okay. I could not tell you their names, though. There was some arcade stuff that I ended up downloading, some grocery stuff, and yeah, it's all a-okay there. It all works, it's safe and whatnot, so yeah. If you're interested in getting into mods and CC, definitely check out CurseForge, but also Twisted Mexi. Twisted Mexi has a mod that will read all your Sims mod files and your Sims CC files, and let you know if they're malicious or not, and if you need to uninstall them, which I think is absolutely amazing. There are a few ways that people can get around them, but you just basically have to keep an eye out on, like, if you're a part of any mod community, like anyone who mods, just, yeah, definitely check out their Discord and whatnot, because they'll generally share, like, hey, keep an eye out on this one and whatnot. Like, I'm a part of Twisted Mexi's Discord, and yeah, there's been a few, like, don't use this person at the moment, they've been hacked. And it's always the thing, it's never the actual CC creator. The CC creators are always, like, from what I've seen, have always been good people sharing good files, and it's them being hacked that's caused these issues. So yeah, if you are worried, I wouldn't worry about the actual creator, but I would worry about them being hacked. So yeah, there was one that I saw recently today. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, it said that they'd been hacked, and these folders, like the things that had been uploaded, that Twisted Mexi's thing wouldn't even do it, because it was just called install.exe or something like that. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for these sorts of things. The more simmers you follow as well, the better, because as soon as one finds out, another one will start sharing it and whatnot. And again, same with the whole Discord things, people will share them in their Discords and whatnot, and I just, yeah, want to make sure that if you guys are downloading CC, to be safe with it. And if you are too, I don't want to say too scared, but if you just don't want to take that risk, which is totally understandable because it took me forever to take that risk, but if you don't want to take that risk, definitely get that kit. If there's any kits created by community members, 1000%, it's like having CC. And I know that console players can't have CC, which is so maddening, But yeah, it's definitely something that, yeah, I know a lot of people don't like doing bathrooms, but that's the thing about this kit is it's one of the things where, like, okay, you don't want to have to pick a pretty toilet, shower, bath, sink, blah 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 blah. This one, you could literally go in, dump those things down, put the tiles up, put the flooring down, done. Like, you're done. Put a plant here, put a toilet roll there. Like, it's something that you can, like, you can basically throw it together and it will always look good because the content looks good. Like, the stuff that's been built looks phenomenal. So yeah, it's one of those things, but it's also one of those things where if you want to mix and match and make it look beautiful and really get in there and make it look like this gorgeous CC bathroom, you also can do that because it's gorgeous and it's basically, I'm going to call it CC because it basically is. It's made by a CC creator and it's gorgeous, it's brilliant, it's beautiful, it's amazing, it's phenomenal, and I cannot recommend it enough. And that this is like just straight from what I think and believe in my heart. Like, it's an amazing kit. There have been other kits that have come out, I'm like, yeah, they're okay. Like, I like some of these items, I don't like some of them, whatever. But this one, it's not a single thing I don't like. I love it. The only criticism I could possibly come up with is the toilet roll holder. The bit at the top, it kind of looks like an empty toilet roll to me, and that's the only thing I don't like. But the rest of it, gorgeous, phenomenal, beautiful, amazing. I did so many words. Like, I am not being paid for this. I'm not being sponsored. I am just, this is how I feel. So yeah, if you can, definitely get it. And yeah, again, make sure to use the creator code for Sibylette to support them. And yeah, it's amazing. It's phenomenal, and I want more. If Sibylette ever wanted to, you know, just become a content, like a item creator for The Sims and like make all the content, I would be more than happy with that. Same with like all of the CC creators, all of the people who've already done the packs and kits and stuff like that. Like all of the stuff, people who've added to the game and suggested items and whatnot. All of you guys, you all count. All of you, every single one of you, because you guys have brought some amazing things to this game. And I think because of that, like, we are also getting amazing things from EA. Like, the bed that I used in the kids' room, it's my favorite bed. I love it. The fact that it comes in that green and brown swatch, that is my favorite. I want that bed. I've never looked at a bed in The Sims and gone, I want that. That is the bed I want. Please deliver to me right now. I will give you my address, Sims, if you can give me that exact bed. Like, please. I have the mattress, I just need the frame and the sheets. Please. Oh my goodness, I could not tell you how much I love that bed. I mean, I could go on for days, but I'm not going to. That's the point I'm making here. I don't know, I'm feeling so much happier with all of the stuff that we're getting. And I'm feeling very, very grateful for it all. Again, I know that Sims can be flawed, and I know there's things that we could say about them that they could definitely improve on, and I'm never going to deny that. But I'm the sort of person who's like, I'm going to be grateful for for improvement and getting better. And I'm going to encourage them to continue down this path because I like the path that we're going down, and we should do that path more. But yeah, anyway, that's probably going to be the end of that rant because I don't think I need to go down that path. Long story short, I like that things are getting better with The Sims. The objects are getting better and they look so pretty, and we're getting free stuff like the kitchen stuff. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So yeah, definitely feeling appreciative, and I wanna let that appreciation be shared and known. Wow. Okay, words. But yeah, we are pretty much getting to the end of this build here. I think I just go around adding a few touches and fixing up a few things. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this build, you can let me know by subscribing and commenting down below what your favourite part of this build was. I do a build almost every single day, and until the next one, bye guys.